1 year ago, Tropical Storm Helene struck Asheville and western North Carolina. Even as the devastation was unfolding, City of Asheville staff rushed to service. With their dedication, commitment, and tireless work, we continue to build back better. These are just some of the many ways City staff responded to Helene. City Council supported neighborhoods, shared information, and met with federal and state leaders to ensure Asheville received the resources we needed, including over $225 million in Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery funding.
The City Manager's Office kept the community informed through media briefings, maintained communications with partner agencies, and supported both City Council and City staff.
The City Clerk's Office staffed care stations and worked closely with City Council and the City Manager's Office to establish 4 Helene recovery boards to support Council with information sharing and recommendations on recovery policy decisions.
Capital Management ensured city facilities were up and running for the emergency response, completed 136 damage assessments of city assets in partnership with city departments, and continues to play a lead role in recovery project development and implementation.
Communication and public engagement made 33 million impressions across 13 social media channels, responded to dozens of local, national, and international media inquiries each day, and developed and hand-delivered 32,000 daily one-page information sheets to the community. Community and Economic Development managed emergency funding of over $1,600,000 in rental assistance for low-income families and individuals, $750,000 in home repair assistance for low-income homeowners, and $1.3 million in small business grants for Asheville businesses.
The Development Services Building Damage Assessment team used the Climate Justice Map to prioritize evaluations of buildings throughout the city to determine storm damage. Harrah's Cherokee Center of Asheville served more than 30,000 meals, providing 3 square meals a day to responders and city staff for 46 consecutive days.
Finance's AP and payroll teams paid all employees and vendors within days of the storm. Purchasing made policy-compliant storm-related purchases from day one, and risk management has secured $4.2 million in insurance recovery to date. Fire department personnel set up an emergency operations center that was essential in bringing departments together to plan and implement life-saving information. Personnel also performed water rescues, evacuations, and delivered essential supplies to those in need.
Human Relations, Anti-Discrimination, and Compliance assisted with organizing and distributing resources to community members at distribution points and community care stations across the city. Human Resources managed lodging for thousands of out-of-area responders, facilitated mental health services for employees, and assembled and distributed care bags to essential employees.
IT services deployed multiple Starlinks to first responders and answered 118 GIS requests for maps and mapping apps to provide critical information to city and external teams. The City Attorney's Office served as the communication and gathering point for local and state elected officials to collaborate and stay up to date on emergency response operations.
Parks and Recreation adapted events, ensured access to vital recreational and community programs, and has swiftly reopened 90% of parks and all greenways. The Police Department conducted over 800 drone flights with 13 other teams, captured over 40,000 images and videos, mapped over 13 area miles, and completed over 225 missions.
The Planning and Urban Design team quickly established the Flood Assistance Support Team to provide streamlined, personalized support and timely, clear information regarding construction or redevelopment in the floodplain. The FAST team has released all previously held permits and engaged with more than 140 storm-damaged property owners to aid in rebuilding. In Public Works, Sanitation conducted debris assessments, mapping over 1,900 debris piles for contractors to remove, and stormwater and street services hauled and placed over 30,000 tons of rock to stabilize damaged roadways.
Sustainability supported the distribution of almost 4 million containers of drinking water, over 257,000 gallons of non-potable water, and countless showers, spin cycles, and dryer lint removals while establishing and staffing comfort care stations across the city. Transit evacuated over 500 residents, delivered supplies, adjusted routes, offered free rides, and provided access to FEMA and comfort care stations.
Transportation installed emergency signals and signs, updated road closure maps, supported FEMA damage assessments along greenways, and assisted at water distribution and care stations. Water Resources repaired and replaced thousands of feet of damaged or destroyed water lines to restore non-potable water service 15 days after Helene, and restored potable water service 53 days after the storm.
Thank you to every employee in every department and division in the city. Asheville's spirit continues to shine as we continue together on the road to recovery and an even brighter future.